tell some clown.
Eat it up, no need to go down. Rock that one, that is how it come. Eat it up, no need to go down.
Till I come round, come for the 4 pound.
Eat it up, no need to go down. Rock that one, that is how it come.
Sit down, me love how you perform. You grab me body, you never go scratch your palm. Wait, your pussy good, me never dead so long. Wait, your pussy good, if you put it in a song. Tell you the man say, him better run. Come we fight for your pussy, old veteran. Watch how your step, land mine, set a pressure bomb. You just make it sitting tough up and I never gang. Squeegee round and leave him alone. Shake your bum, see the shape of your round. Leave your panty, the G-string at home. Tell her come see me, come for the 4 pound. Me a kai, sign your tits, touch your grapevine, bite your lips, make you waistline, why not it, don't waste time when I visit, just come in and kiss me, no it risky, she a said it that the jacket he go fit me, disappear like when me do the tricks, she a fight but she did Lulu before 50, come and make me pet a pussy Jimmy, me I know your brother nothing no wrong if you're feeling, pizza your order but me deliver please, give me out like Victoria could not keep the secret.
Yo, what is up, people? What is going on? Welcome, welcome. We are here. We are back with another episode of the O.O.C. And I don't know why the freaking color of the names are purple because the O.O.C is red. So I got to fix that. Yeah, let's just do this real quick. Got the usual suspects in the house. JG, Roberto will be in here a little bit later. But for now, you know what? I was gonna say something nice, but backstage, JG was like, "You black motherfucker." I'm like, "Really, JG? All
No,
right."
so since you since you want to put our shit out there, let me tell you what I actually said. God damn, you a black motherfucker. That's what I said.
Right. So get a new camera, and all of a sudden, niggas want to be like, "Oh, you dark skin." Yes. You know what they say? The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. JG. What
They
you guys
lied.
say about that? Wow.
They lied.
Well, I seen what you look like. You're blacker than me,
No, hey,
motherfucker.
no, the fuck I'm not.
Wow. Really? Really? Look at me.
No, hell no, I'm about a shade lighter than you. Yeah, I'm
Sure.
black as hell, but I'm
Look
about
at
a shade lighter.
that. I'm like a mocha chocolate. You know what I mean?
Mocha my ass, nigga. You a cocoa.
Mic is bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I gotta fix my mic. Thank you. Beaming come much appreciated. Hold on. Let me fix this mic real quick. See, this is what I'm talking about. We have JG in the house listening to me. He can't tell me my mic is bad, but then someone comes in the chat and be like, "Oh, you see, that's why I'm like, you can't depend on brothers." You know what I mean? Had to have the chat person tell me about my mic because JG couldn't do it.
See, that's what's wrong with these black Canadians, man. They always want some black on black stuff. We should be getting together. These freaking wannabe New Yorker Canadians up here.
So
I see you got the Montreal hat on today. It's been New York every other day, but
you done know. All right, so we ain't doing none of that today, JG.
But you style in the profile, and I feel you. I like this. The hat. The hoodies all matching. Roberto helped you out pretty good. I appreciate that.
You see, here's the fucking problem. Here's the problem. Pissing me off. Go back and watch the fucking streams we've done as many times as we've done them, and I am always matching, motherfucker. Like it's just
because you match don't mean it look good.
Wow. You know what? I'm gonna do this show by myself. All right. Fuck JG. When Roberto comes in here, me and him gonna have a good time, and JG's gonna be stuck in the background. I did not fucking come on this stream for this shit tonight.
You started it with the stuff backstage. I wasn't even gonna bring it on camera, but you brought it on. Now it's on. Let's do it.
All right, it's on and popping. But what's up, people? Thank you guys for popping in. Much appreciated. Like I said, Roberto will be in here in a little bit, so we're just gonna chill. And you know what? We'll talk about this real quick because I don't know if you guys know, but I think it's Minneapolis or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
First fucking day of school, y'all had a school shooting, bro. Second day.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's wild, bro. It's wild.
The second day of fucking school, like this is when we talk about. And I say this because I know you Americans love your guns. I get it 100%. And I'm not saying to take away the guns from people in America, but you got to do better at like keeping people who shouldn't have guns from having guns. It's just
Oh,
that simple,
facts,
bro.
facts.
You know what I mean? Like if you want to have your Fourth Amendment now, everybody have the rights to bear arms. I have no problems with that. But the restrictions on getting a gun needs to be a lot. Anybody can just grab a gun and go shoot up a school. And Americans have more school shootings than anyone else. And why is that? You know what I mean? Because it's too much easy to get guns. You give people who have mental disorders, they can get guns. It just seems like anybody can get guns. And if that's the case, these poor kids, man, second day of school. I wouldn't want to send my kid to school anymore. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts
Facts,
on it?
facts.
What are your thoughts on it, though, JG?
It's I can't. Well, because I do have relatives out there in Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the violence and everything, I don't know much about it. I can only speak for where I live in Tennessee. When I say that we have a permitless gun carry law here, where you can just
Mm-hmm.
get a gun, and they raise the crime, the penalty for gun violence. But like any other place, nobody snitches. Nobody
Mm-hmm.
says things. So somebody commit a
Mm-hmm.
crime, how you gonna find them? Right? Unless
Facts.
somebody snitches, and nobody's gonna snitch because what happens? It's not the prisons out here, or if there are prisons, they can't hold everybody. So they bring people in, bring them right back, let them right back out. So
Facts.
how am I
100.
supposed to trust the law to protect me if you're letting these people right back out? And these
100%.
kids are so freaking sensitive these days, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I may have been the last generation of we're gonna put our hands up and fight, right? Because we had our school shootings, but it was nowhere near this crazy. Like you said, the
Absolutely.
second day of school.
Second day, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
like we'll threaten to jump you after school and stuff like that. Wouldn't nobody gonna freaking kill you?
you know what
And
I'm
for what?
saying?
What were they shooting about? What was the what in the world? Like the Boondocks episode. Damn, what did he do to make them that mad? Yeah,
Facts.
it's just
Facts.
ridiculous.
On the first, like, so what did the kid get bullied the first day of school and decide he's going to come to the school the second day, right? Well, I don't really know all the details of it, but at the end of the day, it's just crazy that these people are doing it, like, you know
Mhm.
what I mean, like the second day. Unbelievable.
But at the same time, 'cause I hear a lot of older people say, kids shouldn't be depressed. Oh, you muted. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, sir.
Yeah, they say kids shouldn't. Oh, like they tell a kid, "Oh, what are you going through? You're not going through anything, right?" These kids need help, man. They need
Hmm.
therapy. With all the stuff going on this time period right now, you got gun violence, you have gender violence, you have all this stuff going on. People need freaking therapy.
100%.
And you know what?
100%.
Legalize marijuana. Because once you smoke, you just want to sit down
Boop,
and
boop,
chill,
boop, boop,
talk.
boop.
That's what you want to do. You drink and do other stuff. You want to what you want to do? You want to fight, you want to shoot, you want to stab. Legalize marijuana, everybody just smoke a freaking joint and chill.
100%. 100%. I agree with you on that one, JG. What up, Dewan? Stranger said, I also think it's apps like Discord. People get groomed through those apps all the time. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. And then even like with the stuff that I'm hearing about that game Roblox or something like that,
Mhm.
like it's just crazy that you have these grown ass men on this app site, grooming little kids. But what
Yeah.
I heard was it actually wasn't a student that did it. It was a man that went into school and shot up the school
Wow.
in a
Yeah, I didn't know
church.
that
Yeah, a
part.
church.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
J.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I think that meant JG. What up, Tony? Facts. And we have women forcing their men to be in open relationships.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Well, I mean, yeah, we think about it, Tony. I mean,
the,
look, there's
you know what I'm
a lot
saying?
of us that would
Like
love to have a hall pass every now and then. You know what I mean? So
100%,
when you force, I'm
100%.
like, well, I guess if you put my hand by me, yeah, I got you,
Yeah,
Bob.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what, babe? I really don't want to do it, but I mean,
I
you're
mean, some
forcing
hey,
me to, you know.
hey,
And,
yeah,
and then back when he's like texting, "Hey, guess what? I got a hall pass."
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I was watching Eminem movie Stan and lost track of time. Oh no, don't worry, brother. It's all good. Do what you got to do. I'm just glad you guys are here. But I'm glad you guys are here because I want to show you guys something. Like I said, Saturday we have. I'm doing this for two reasons, right? Two reasons. But Saturday, me and Brian are starting a show. We're calling it The Rewind, where we
Okay.
talk about all the like pop culture stuff that happened in the week,
Nice.
right?
Nice.
So I did actually create an intro. So the two reasons why I'm doing this, I want to see if the song is going to get me copyright claim, and also I want to see what JG and the chat think. So check out the intro. Hold on. It's not quite finished yet. I'm going to be doing a little bit of updates, but this is just, this is like, let's say 90% the finished product. Check it out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Actually, that kind of sucks because that was not the one I wanted to show. Damn it.
And it
I
wasn't
gotta
bad.
go.
That one wasn't bad though.
That wasn't bad. What you thought it was good? Okay.
Yeah, it was good.
So
It was like kind of old school, kind of. I like.
I actually have to get the real one because the song behind it on that one has changed. Hold on. Let me just see if this is it. I don't even know why that one looks like that. I think this is the one. Okay, so I just gotta convert it real quick because it's a too big file, and then I'll show it to you guys in a second. But while we do that, JG, intro time, sir. Oh, what am I doing? Holy cow! Like, bro, I've been off. Yo, I'm telling you, I've been off my game. Listen, I was walking. Okay, so I'm at work, right?
Yeah.
And I don't take the elevator at work. I can't stand it. Like that elevator has gotten stuck so many times. My boss was stuck in there for like 20 minutes. So I don't take the elevator. I walk up and down the stairs, like 5 flights of stairs, right? Not too bad. But yesterday I was going on break and I'm walking down the stairs. And before I even got outside, I lit my cigarette and wait a minute, what the fuck am I doing? I'm not even outside the building yet. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on here?
You needed that cigarette, I guess.
And now I'm trying to get this thing in here, and oh, it's crazy. Hold on, let me get these comments real quick. But I also think back in the 90s, they didn't have social media. They didn't have all of those apps that kids can download on their phone secretly, messages, like that. You know what? I'm going to talk about something too, stranger, because we did have a discussion about that a little bit. Well, and I didn't grow up in the 90s, but I think there's a correlation between these apps and kids pewing all over the place. It's not funny, Tony. It's not funny. All right, we're not laughing at me tonight. All right, I'm just off my game. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. JG, intro, please. You see, I did it again. All right, guys. Thank you for coming. Show is over. Have a good night. There we go. That's better.
Oh man. Yo, JG Shaolin, terrific, the undefeated, undisputed final boss of the 36 Chambers of Shaolin. Ooh, Jim Kelly, black martial artist, black film actor, Nzo. Yo, thank you all for tuning in for this fire and brimstone stream called the O.O.C. Wednesday night with the host Nzo, aka the Abbott, and the Osiris of the shit. Also the blackest one, the Spliff King, the progressive ganja, alongside, he's not here, Captain CPT Time himself, Roberto, aka Mr. 100, aka No Trouble Did Anything Gonna Be Irie. No woman, no cry. Blah, blah, blah. Nice. And also check him out on the GGC. He's always reinventing himself, but he still got something in the works. And of course, my homie, mi hermano de otra madre, el príncipe de Nueva York, Super Wise. We got a watch party tomorrow night, Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 2. Check us out.
All right. Since Roberto isn't here, let's do it. What did you think of Episode 1?
Dude. It was good. It was good. But it was like, okay, if this season is supposed to be kind of like this, it's going to actually display what DC is going to do, like it's going to like implement a lot of stuff, I need to see a little more. Of course, it had like Bloodhaven was referenced in there, stuff like that, which is cool. It was funny, I will say that. It's just, I think, I can't speak for Superwise, but I think we had a hard time figuring out what to talk about after the show, because it didn't really, it wasn't
Give
really
us
enough to talk
anything.
about. It
We
was
don't
nothing
even
to
know who
talk
the
about.
bad guy is.
Yeah.
Nothing, right? Yeah, I had a
Mhm.
problem with that too. And then we had that orgy scene. I mean, I guess that
Dude,
could
I
be
was
a lot
like,
to talk
whoa,
about.
whoa,
But
whoa.
what are we doing?
That
It
was-
just it just seemed to me like James Gunn was like, I got no restrictions, so I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to do, and
exactly.
decided to throw an
I was gonna see some
orgy in there.
breasts and the cocks walking like flapping around. Like, dude, I don't want to see that, man. I don't want to see
Facts,
that.
facts.
Right?
Dude was giving the girl shot and everything. I
Yeah.
was
I'm like,
like,
damn, why
what?
can't I be extra in this show?
Facts, facts.
I
He
will say
said,
the fight scene in the bar was pretty cool. I did like that fight scene.
yeah, I thought it was cool too. Anzo, you're right about Omega. I saw a woman share a story about how a man groomed and pumped her out at 14. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. And the Roblox thing too. Like that's where everybody's getting these, you know what I mean? Like you can't have
Yeah.
kid games and have rooms where men can just go in there and say certain things. Like we showed a video a couple of weeks ago on the O.O.C about it, and it was just like, man, bruh, nah, that shit don't work for me. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
my son is 25 years old and ain't into that shit, 26 actually, and ain't into that shit. But if he was younger, I would really have to monitor some of these games that he would be playing just in case.
Hmm. Well, see, that's the difference, right? You're a parent. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
these parents out here these days aren't really parents. They're letting technology kind of be their babysitters.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And it's funny because even strangers said in the 90s, right? And I was back like at work today and we are talking about old days. And I was like, man, used to buy chips for like 25 cents and shit. You know what I mean? And then there's a girl that works with us kind of young. She was like, you guys in your, talking about your old time past. And I'm like, well, listen, to be honest with you, if it wasn't for the inflation rate going up so high and the pay structure is not keeping pace with it, because if it did, we'd all be fine, right? If the
Hmm.
pay raises kept up with inflation, man, we'd all be living like kings, right? Because
Yep.
we'd still be able to afford the things that we were able to afford back in the day. Be more expensive, but we'd also be making enough money to where you can buy these things, right? You can't
Fact.
do that anymore, right? Inflation just keeps going up, going up, going up, and people's pays are staying the same. So in 10 years from now, you're not going to be able to even rent a place by yourself with minimum wage. You're
Nope.
not. You know what I mean? You're going to have a bunch of people living in the house together and all paying all the bills because it's streaming services are getting more expensive. Food is getting more expensive. Rent is getting more expensive. Everything is going up. And the people's pay is the minimum wage is staying at a minimum. Like you're going up like 40, 50 cents in inflation and the pay is going up like 10 cents. Like who the fuck
Facts.
cares about going up 10 cents a fucking hour? You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And I can understand when I see these videos of people running into stores and stealing shit and taking shit and all of that stuff. I can kind of
Yeah.
understand because you got to survive, man. And in 10 years from now, it's going to be chaos. It's going to
Oh,
be
they've
chaos.
already said that you're gonna have to make at least 6 figures just to survive within 10
100%.
years.
Yeah,
It might be
100%.
sooner than that because it is to the store today, bruh.
Hmm.
Woo!
I know. I
I,
know.
I didn't
I
even
go
fill up a basket. I was spending $100.
100%. Bro, I go to the store and I look at these steaks and I'm like, boy, I would love to have a steak today, but I'm not spending 20 fucking bucks for one steak.
Exactly. It's not even a big
What?
steak.
Trust me. Trust me, not doing that. Not doing that. You know
Mm-mm.
what I mean? So I wait till they go on sale, and if a steak goes on sale, like they had corn on the cob on sale, it was
Mhm.
25 cents, man. I grabbed a bunch of them motherfuckers, bro. You
Facts.
know what I mean? So whenever you get a good sale, yeah, it's great. You go in there and
Oh,
you
exactly.
spend as much money as you can, but even with the sale, sometimes people have a hard time with it, you know?
Yeah, and
So
anybody that's I don't know if you're young enough or if your parents are still around and the situation isn't bad. If you can stay home with them and stack up, please do so.
oh,
Please do
100%.
so. Don't rush out because I want to be on. No, 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 no. Trust me.
100%. 100%. And
If you
and
can
and I
stay
tell you
home and
this.
stack up, do it.
Yeah, 100%. And I tell you this too, because I wish I would have known the stuff when I was younger, but I always keep, a budget. I don't care how much money you're making or whatever. Always keep track of the money you're bringing in and the money you're spending out. You know what I mean? That way you can see certain things you can cut out, or slow down on this or not do this as much. Keep a track of all the money that you have, man, because you'll realize how much money you spend on stupidness, and it's like, yeah, I could save this kind of money, So,
Yep.
like I said, these cancer sticks, these cigarettes that I be smoking, I know how much money I spend on them. And when I quit, which I'm planning on doing, when I quit, I'll be saving a lot more money on that. So,
Oh, for sure.
we'll see. You know what I mean? So, you don't even want to know how much it calculates out to JD. Let's just put it this way. Let's just put it this way. I spend about $25 on a pack a day. So there you go. You know what I mean? So yeah, you definitely can cut out a lot of things, and it's gonna be hard for me to quit that, but it's definitely something that I plan on doing. Got a little joke for you guys. I thought this was pretty funny. So we're gonna play this one real quick. Hopefully Roberto gets in here quick so we can start up. If not, we will, because I don't know if you've seen it, but you seen the stuff with Rampage Jackson's son?
I heard a little bit of it, but I haven't really seen much.
Okay, so good. We're gonna show it. Damn, I forgot to blank out the video, but I'll show it. I'll figure out how to do that. All right. Let me share the screen real quick. I thought this was pretty funny. This little kid was on point with this one. Let me just try and get it to the beginning before I. Here we go.
Did you wet the bed last night? Go sniff your mom's mattress and find out.
Oh, yo, I could not even be mad at my kid if they said that. I was bust out laughing.
That shit was hilarious, bro. I was dying. He said, my mom spent about $60 on a pack of cigarettes. $60?
Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. It's funny too, because I remember I was saying, yeah, when cigarettes become $20 a pack, I'm gonna quit. Actually, no, I started at 10. When cigarettes come $10 a pack, I'm gonna quit. When cigarettes get $15 a pack, I'm gonna quit. When cigarettes get $20 a pack, I'm gonna quit. Now we're at 25. So you know what I mean? So yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm 23 and I'm about to be 24. I still live with my mother. I'm planning on starting a media business. She's cool with me living with her for how long. I know I'm not not all situations are like that. Yeah, 100%. But you know what I mean? If you do have that situation, then you take advantage of it 100%. And when you have that opportunity, don't waste it. Stack up. You know what I mean? Stack up. Like, it seems like people are like, oh, if you put like $20 a week away, but in 2 years, 3 years, that adds up.
Yeah,
that adds up. So it may seem like you're not really doing much by putting $20-$30 away a week, but it does add up, And if you get paid every 2 weeks, put $50 away. You know what I mean? Put $50 away every 2 weeks. Don't touch it, and you'll see in like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you'll have a little egg, and you can just keep going. And especially if you're doing that at 24.
Yeah.
And you do that by the time you're 50, yeah, you'll have enough to retire and you won't even have to worry about it. So definitely do that. I wish I would have had that opportunity or thought about things like that when I was growing up, So it is what it is. It is what it is. But can't keep rambling on forever. So we are going to get into the topics. I left the last topic for Roberto because he said to keep it for last. He wants to talk about it when he comes in. But I don't know if you guys know, but Rampage Jackson's son is in a shit load of trouble. All right. He went to this wrestling venue, and I kept seeing the video for it, and I'm like, what is this? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on here? And then when I actually started following it and see what was going on, I was like, oh yeah. So I'm gonna bring up the video. We'll cut it down. We'll break it up. We'll talk about it. So I'll bring in the clip real quick. I didn't know I was going to add it. I swear this YouTube thing, boy. One time stream comes in.
Cowboy. You need a bro.
All right. So this is Raja Jackson. This is Rampage Son, and this is the beginning. So we'll watch this.
One of my teammates, Andre, who was on the stream the last time, is having a pro wrestling show, and I told him I will come and support, and then I wanted to bring you guys with me. You know what I'm saying? Fucking long.
So he's a YouTuber, I guess. He does stream. I didn't even know Rampage Jackson did streams until this shit happened. But Rampage Jackson does YouTube streams too, and I guess his son does YouTube streams. So these two guys are friends. He invited him to his wrestling match, and this is like the beginning of what happened, right? So
okay.
Hold on. Kind of skipped over ahead a bit.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking long pants or nothing.
That was a cool little warm up. I like that.
This nigga looks. This looks like a zesty cowboy. You need to change your outfit, bro. I didn't come all the way from where I was. Fucking an hour and 20 minutes to look at you in these tights, bro.
You're a fucking asshole.
I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, can I mention to them that you're Paige's son?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So he's asking him, can I tell everybody that you're Rampage's son? So to me, it seems like it's like, oh, I got a celebrity son here. I got a celebrity son here. So let's go and tell people. He said, have you seen the stuff going on with or the situation surrounding Nas X? No, I did not. But it's definitely.
Oh, you didn't know about that?
No, what's going on?
The man was walking around high and whatever in his underwear and boots. That was it.
Really?
Yes. They had to arrest him. It was crazy.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, maybe something for next week. Definitely. I had no idea. I had no idea.
Thank you.
Look at this shit. Look what this nigga. He look like he's.
Did you get your daily dose of ass yet?
So they're pretty much taking him backstage. Is going into the backstage. This is where all the wrestlers are. So,
Excuse me, bro. Excuse me.
Big cross party too.
What's a black man's idea of foreplay?
This is Reno.
Oh,
what's up, big host?
Oh, nice to meet you, brother.
You too, man. Come on.
Yes, sir.
I know you remember.
Oh no, I do it for fun, huh? As Presidente, I fucking hate you. I hate this dude. Nice to meet you, bro. Nah, you're my favorite wrestler here. Fuck him. You're the coolest.
I feel it.
Yeah. He's the coolest.
Yeah. Remember El Prez whooping my ass when I first started up.
Yeah, I remember that. He's my favorite wrestler because of that. You beat the fuck out of him. Yeah. Where's the real McKill at? Where's he at?
You don't need to worry about him. You need to be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little. Oh, you don't show it?
So, what are your thoughts on that so far, JG?
He's just been an asshole for the camera. It looks like pretty much.
So that's what it. You know what? He's not even being an asshole. He thought it was a work, right? This is what I'm saying. He thought it was a work. He thought that the cameras were there in the background, and he brings in this guy, and he thinks this guy's working. So he's playing up to the camera, right? Playing up to the situation, right? So check it out.
Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it? Dude, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
So you notice he says, you're not going to sell it, right? If you guys watch wrestling, in wrestling terms, they talk about selling. Hulk Hogan does not sell at all, right? So basically, when you get hit, you got to pretend like it hurts or whatever. So he's saying you're not selling it, thinking that this guy's going to be a wrestler or there has an event coming on, right? Mm-hmm. So, so.
What the fuck was it? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry.
No, I will fuck him up, bro.
I know you will.
No.
We're good.
I will fuck him up, bro. I don't play that shit.
Sorry about that.
Nah, I will fuck him up, bro.
I know you will. So I got you.
I do not play that shit at all.
Nah, I got you. You good. Apologize for that, man. Fix that. You hear me?
Yeah. Where is he? Sawadikam. Good, dude. Nah, fuck that, dude. No, stu poquito. Come el pies. I don't know why. Sorry about that, dude. He always think that we're working over here like it's part of the fucking storyline.
So you see, you get context there too, where the other guys are saying, "Oh, he always thinks that everything is a work, everything is a part of a storyline," right? Raja, as you can see, is pissed. So far, what are your thoughts, JG?
Man, it seems like what the guy in the hat should have done. Walked out like, "Hey, everybody, it's Rampage's son. We're just doing a little something right here," and clear that shit out from the beginning. That way, you're not stuck in this situation.
Especially if you know that there's someone out there that always thinks everything is a job, everything is a work, right? This guy, the Stu guy, as you can see, is probably always in character. You know what I mean? So he's just going along with the flow, thinking, hey, here's my chance. This is what we're going to do. So I'm going to, hype up the crowd. I'm going to go to the camera. But it continues. Let's go.
What kind of homo thug shit?
Rampage. That's how we No, bro.
Go ahead, Stu. See, he's trying to squash it, man.
Because he always think it's a word.
Yes.
Oh, he's already hot, bro. Good?
Oh, on the left side.
Stu. Now,
Oh, can you put that down, please? Like, seriously.
No. That's for me.
I know it's for you, but we're trying to solve something right now. Like, we don't want no heat. We don't want no problem.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool now, but you know what I'm saying?
We just want to make sure everything's okay. He knows he fucked up. He's trying to apologize and stuff.
Yeah, you think it's part of the,
We just don't want no problem. We are apologizing. We're sorry for that.
I appreciate that.
That's some real shit. Let me dry mine on real quick. I get sweat, but that's some real shit.
Oh, you good.
Apologies. Get out of hand sometimes with, working and stuff, for wrestling stuff. So
you can see they're trying to calm him down, right?
I understand where you're coming from. I'm a little hot right now, so let's go ahead.
You know what's a good thing about this? Now I can make it something. Because I'm going to have you run in and fuck that motherfucker up in the mat. You ready for that? Yeah. Hell yeah. Right. Talk to the president. Yeah, if you can do that for me, I'll be cool. Yeah.
So now he's like, oh, you know what? Well, now we can probably make something out of this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you come into the match so you can get your lick back. Now, for whatever reason, I don't think Raja kind of understands the wrestling situation, because he's like, oh yeah, if you could do that for me, yeah, I'm gonna get my lick back, But there's still more.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do that. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have him run in on your shit. In your match. So fucking seal that. I'm sorry, bro. Hey, it's gonna all work out, dude. Yeah, as long as I can do that. Yeah. It's all gonna work out. All right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Be good. I got you.
What's your name again?
Raja.
What's that?
Raja.
Raja? Joe, man. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Hey, set it up where who's gonna come in and put him down. I'm straight. No, you good, bro. You good. You straight. Yeah. Right on, dude. O.O.C. Make sure he get it. I apologize. I appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were working. Camera.
I get it. We're not working out. Well, he's gonna come out on your mat, too. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working. I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're always working. So we'll set it up. I'll have him come out during your match so we could fucking seal the whole thing and we'll make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Well, now you just involved fucking Rampage himself, because that's his boy. No, he can handle it.
Yeah, I can handle myself. Yeah, I can handle myself.
Rampage gonna come whoop your ass.
You don't need his dad. He handle his own shit. Yeah, I got my own shit. Yeah.
Take him around, O's. Boom. Oh, still repping. Boom. After that, y'all wanna go chill out?
What up, Chill? Chill said, oh boy, this story. Yeah, Chill. Trust me. Cousin T said, damn, don't look good on him. It's all the hat guy's fault. Big cornbread eating mother effer. Facts, 100%. So first off, because you see he apologized, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it showed here that he did talk to the guy and there was an apology. So what do you think so far?
I mean, it's a situation like that where I'm on my own by myself and I see a bunch of these big ass wrestlers. I don't care how many skills I have, right? The guy came and said, "Hey, my bad, bro. Apologize. It's squashed, done."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. 100%.
Maybe he's Rampage's son. He has to try to bow up and act like he's tougher and stuff like that because you want to live up. Hey, I want to live up to my dad, right? Because my dad's a bad motherfucker. I want to be a bad motherfucker too. Pardon my French, right? So maybe that's what he's doing. I don't know, but for him to be all this aggressive like that, it wasn't necessary. It was not
Facts.
necessary. The guy
Fact.
now, if he did apologize, like it's different. But it's like me going into your place. Don't know anybody. I'm trying to blow up on people. I don't know y'all. I'm not gonna go up. He's just young and dumb, basically. Young and dumb.
So the reason why it gets worse too, JG, is because all of this is live, right? So as all of this is live, his chat starts clowning him. Watch.
It's like it's the opposite of the Justice League. We gotta go brand.
No. What he thought was he was a pro.
I just said.
Yeah. Another thing is, even when we are working like that, you don't fucking. You know
That's what I'm saying.
But he doesn't know him like that.
He don't. He's a fucking idiot. So when you run on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. You remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking
literally
receipt. Tag
this dude playing.
If you got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there. Tag his shit, bro.
So, my bad. So right there, he's telling him, he's like, "Oh, you know what? This motherfucker don't know what he's doing. Everything's like, oh, you run out there when the match, you give him a receipt, and you know what a receipt is, right? So those of you guys that watch Maven and all the wrestling stuff, if wrestlers feel like, and not even on purpose, but if you get hit, like someone hits you really hard, they call it a receipt when they hit you back. So this is what he's telling him, and to him, it's like, oh, we can make some money off of this, I'm guessing. We're going to like get you some lick back, pretty much.
So when you run on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. You remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking receipt, bro. Tag his shit. If you got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there. Tag his shit, bro.
I'll get it that. Hey, as long as I get my lick back, I'm straight. I'm straight. Pro wrestling show, GF. And the motherfucker hit me with a can, thought I was a pro wrestler and shit because I have a camera and stuff. And he's a little like fucked up, little drunk or something. And shit pissed me off. And I'm gonna have to get him back. They said I can go in the ring and get it that. I don't even know what I'm gonna do to him. Yes, that was real, King. I'm gonna fake crash out. All right, bet. You about to see how fake of a crash out I am. Now I get a chance to get in the ring and do some shit to him. I haven't been playing Fortnite. I'm too nice. Bet. Am I really gonna fight him? Yeah, I'm gonna punch his ass for real. Then I'll forgive him at that. I know. I ain't gonna fuck him up too bad.
You see, and Chill said, and a tag isn't 20 full force punches. Exactly. He doesn't understand. He's thinking that, you got disrespected. So yeah, you can go in there and get a lick back on him. Not understanding, like, bro, wrestling is fake. You know what I mean? And the crowd is hyping him up, right? Not to mention, and I'm going to show this video real quick, because as this was happening, right, and a lot of people are blaming his father, Rampage, for this, and I'm going to show you why in a second if I could just find the damn video. Hold on, here it is. Yeah, let me just get rid of this ad real quick before I bring it up. All right, so we're going to play this video. I'm going to try and get it so that, we don't get everybody else in the video because it's a Abba and Preach video. All right, so let me share this real quick, and then I'll come back to this. What up, Basel? How you doing, brother? Thank you for print. So now here's between the matches, right? Rampage was doing his own stream. I guess
Mhm.
people in his chat came and told him what was going on, and this is what Rampage did.
Did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights, nigga? Did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights? No. Do I need to send my goons over there? No. You was hugging on a dude in some damn tights. Man, shut man, you shut the fuck up. I looked at your stream, nigga. You hugging on some dude with some booty shorts. I wasn't fucking hugging on no making shit up. I ain't make nothing up. All right, as long as you say. All right, now y'all got my son mad at me. Are y'all happy now?
Now, Rampage is joking. He's clearly trolling.
Right. So, oh, thank you, Vanessa Wicked. How you doing? Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. I haven't seen you in a while. Chillmonger said, they said I can go in the ring. I don't even know what I'm going to do to him. That's a terrible situation. It should all be controlled and planned out. Yeah, 100%. You don't just tell someone out of the blue that they can run into a ring and give up some receipts and not explain anything. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that, bro. Right? So now, the people are blaming Rampage because of that conversation with his son, right? Where it's kind of trolling him. But again, like Abba said, he probably was joking around with him. But if you know you have a son who's not all there, you have to be careful with what you say. You know what I mean? You have to be careful with what you do. So what are your thoughts so far, JG?
Yeah, well, first of all, the guy, the rest with the cowboy hat or whatever, number one, if he would have, of course, me and Roger are two different people.
Yeah,
if he had came to me and said all that stuff, my thing was, why you say all that shit when we're outside? Why you wait till we get in here to want to talk about, oh, he this and he that? No, why weren't you saying that to him outside?
You know why? Because from what I hear, and I'm going to play a video of the actual wrestlers talking about the situation after, they don't like him. The cowboy guy hat and Stu have an issue, so they don't like each other, or he doesn't like Stu.
Wow.
So that's why it seems like it's like, oh, well, you could get your link back on him, but at the same time, I want you to because I don't like him, right? So yeah.
You putting that young guy in harm's way because these wrestlers are trained, right? And don't tell him what kind of drugs he's on to take all those punishments he's taking. So you hear, you probably, oh my goodness. People got to think, man. People got to think. And my dad always told me this, and I learned this growing up. And I still have to work on it every now and then. When you get angry, your IQ level tends to drop.
Yeah.
That's why people say, calm down and think. Right?
Absolutely.
The guys try to squash it. Whatever their beef is, that ain't got shit to do with me. He squashed with me. We cool. Let's move on. It seems like that we're using him, like you said, using him because I don't like him. Number one. Number two, man, this is kind of like an amateur pro thing. This can get us some ratings. This can get us some views.
Yeah. Yeah. What up? What up, G Major? How you doing, brother? Exactly. 100%.
And he even said,
Rampage Jackson's
Rampage,
son.
this Rampage's son. Rampage will get involved. You see, this is all playing out.
Yes, 100%. Except it doesn't. Sometimes things don't work out the way you have them planned to work out, JG. So check this out.
I don't believe in bullying, but I don't believe in me getting disrespected too. No, they didn't tell me to fake him. They said I could hit him for real. Tell me to hit him for real. If he hits me back for real, I don't give a fuck. I want him to. Exactly. People think this shit's sweet. People think this shit's a fucking game. Straight up, bro. I'm just really, like I said, guys, I'm really fucking humble at the end of the day.
No, it's so
nigga
fake.
ain't no fighter, but I'm really have to.
Go ahead.
That move that just happened. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you can tell they're amateurs right away, JG, for sure. You know what I mean? but you can hear him getting upset, right? The chat is egging him on. The chat is like, "Oh, it's fake, and you're gonna go in there and you're gonna hit him, and it's gonna be fake." And Rampage is like, "Nah, this shit ain't fake. They told me I could get my hit back." So right then and there, they never explained to him the exact, like, you know what I mean? Like, listen, you can get a tag, but be real. You know what I mean? Like keep it PG. So
I'm like,
that,
you
know
can't just hit a fucking can on my goddamn face.
There's like 20 people in that damn place.
Facts, 100%.
I will not get down. Oh, right, I'm tired of this. Okay.
No, stop it!
So I'm gonna pause it here because I didn't actually get to edit this video, and this is like the raw one, right? But I want you guys to see, because a lot of the videos cut out the violence, of course, because of YouTube, right? And the one that I have here, the one that I'm gonna show, it doesn't really cut it out, but it blanks it. I want you guys to see how many times he lays into dude, right? So I'll start where he comes in the ring. So this is where we left off on the other one. So he comes in the ring. And I mute this guy. One. And then bam, 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 bam.
I don't see it.
Oh, you don't see it?
No. You still got the one of him trying to slide into the ring.
Ah, man, I didn't share the right one. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm sitting there watching it, and I didn't share the right one. What up, Roberto? What's going on, brother?
Roberto?
How you doing?
What up? What up?
Made it just in time. So,
did I?
All right. Yeah. So I'll go back a little bit because I stopped it where he comes into the ring, right? So this is where he comes into the ring, and I'm going to mute the guy talking because the guy giving commentary. So.
Damn. Wow, that's attempted murder.
100%. Oh, 100%. 100%. So now that I show that, I'm going to, huh?
So what the hell? This
exactly.
Wrestling?
Well, kind of. I'm going to skip to the part. I'll come back to it for a bit, but I'm going to skip to this part so you guys can actually hear what happened to this guy. So I'm going to share this one.
Call you back later.
Check this out.
Let's go. Ready? Get in the car. Let's go.
And last thing I want to say for our viewers, for those of you guys that don't know, I actually trained at the same school 11 years ago, a long time ago. I know Psycho Stu personally. And yeah, so to get started with it, what actually happened to Stu? How bad are his injuries?
Broken facial bones is from what I'm hearing. Missing teeth. Has no recollection of what happened. Incoherent. And then even from the people closest to it now that I'm disassociating with, they won't even put up the full story. Stu's pretty fucked up, I'll put it this way. What happened yesterday is he choked on his own blood.
On his own teeth, I heard.
Yeah, teeth and blood.
And he lost all of his teeth? Right.
A lot of them, yeah. Broken facial bones. He was out on the slam, and then the guy had made contact multiple times. I remember seeing that, kind of being in shock, and then I just went. Aside of that, running in, there was other people that could have got involved that I made eye contact with, but they just stayed by the stage. Let me put it this way. I'm sorry to Stu that the people that said that they were your friends let this happen.
So how did you...
So you heard that, right? Rampage, he fucked him up, bro. He fucked him up, right? Now, he didn't understand. So, what's that?
That was Rampage?
That's his son.
Oh, his son.
Yeah, that's Rampage's son. So here's how it all started, Roberto, because he went backstage to a wrestling match, and I'll just go back real quick to give Roberto some context, right? So he's backstage. The guy with the cowboy hat is his friend. Brought him into the wrestling, come support, come see, take you backstage and all of this stuff. Now, this is what happens when he goes backstage.
What's up, Big O? Oh, nice to meet you, brother.
You too, man. Come on.
Yes, sir.
I know you get in this.
Oh, no. I'll do it for fun, huh? As Presidente, I fucking hate you. I hate this dude. Worse. Nice to meet you, bro. Nah, you're one of my favorite wrestler here. Fuck him. You're the coolest.
Bro, I feel it.
Yeah. He's the coolest.
Yeah. I remember El Prez whooping my ass when I first started out.
Yeah, I remember that. You're my favorite wrestler because of that. You beat the fuck out of him. Yeah. Where's the real McKill at? Where's he at?
You don't need to worry about him. You need to be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little.
Oh, you don't.
Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the?
So that's how it started, Roberto.
What was that? Is that a prop or was it an actual thing?
It's an actual can, but the guy Psycho Stu thinks that like everything is a work, everything is part of the show, right? So he sees the camera back there, he sees Raja Jackson's son come in there, and he's like, oh, this is part of the show. So he's like, hyping up the cameras, going up to the cameras, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when he realizes it, he actually, hold on, let me get to it right here. He apologizes.
You ready for that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right. Talk to the president.
Yeah, if you can do that for me, I'll be cool.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna have him run in on your shit in your match to fucking seal that.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm sorry, bro. Hey, it's gonna all work out, dude.
Yeah, as long as I can do that. Yeah.
It's all gonna work out.
All right, bet.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You good.
I got you.
What's your name again?
Raja.
What's that?
Raja.
Mm-hmm. Joe, man. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Hey, set it up where who's gonna come in and put him down.
I'm straight. No, you good, bro. You good. You straight. Yeah.
Right on, dudes. O.O.C. Have him come out.
Yeah.
So he pretty much apologized to the guy,
Okay. Hey,
and
set it up
Raja accepts the apology.
I'm straight. No, you good, bro. You good. You straight. Yeah.
Right on, dudes. O.O.C. Make sure he get his.
Watch. Shake his hand.
I didn't know. I thought you were camera.
I get it.
We're not working out. Well, he's gonna come out on your mat, too. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. Yeah. I get it.
So he apologized to him. He accepted the apology, and they're telling him, okay, you're going to get your lick back, right? You're like, oh, we're good. Like, they're thinking a part of the show. Oh, this happened. We can work it into the show, have you run in, do a little move, and do this. You know what I mean? Maybe get a little hit back on him just to prove, you know what I mean? Like, your little payback. But he goes in for the kill, bro. What are your thoughts so far, Roberto?
What the fuck? All I know is I heard something about Rampage getting involved, and I'm like, what is he getting involved in? And now I see.
Yeah, because so what I showed a clip earlier was pretty much Rampage called his son and was like, oh, you got, he's kind of trolling him. You got beat up or you got jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights and stuff like that. So all of this is on Raja's live. Like, he's live streaming, and his live chat starts to clown him because of what happened in the backstage. So he's getting hyped up before he even gets into the match. And then he finally gets into the match and does what he does. Chill said Psycho Stu should be in on the plans. Yeah, 100%, Chill. 100%. They didn't even talk to real. Well, they kind of did. They said, oh, we're probably going to have him run into your match, right? But never thought he was going to get his ass beat like that. So
I mean, when you think about it, he was kind of blindsided because he came from behind, picked him up, slammed him down. And I think he was probably knocked out from the slam on the ground. If you go back to it.
So from what I hear is, yes, the original slam
right there.
Right. They end up breaking it up, right? But this original slam.
Yeah, he was out there.
Yeah, that original slam pretty much gave him a concussion and knocked him out, right? Now the wrestlers finally come on because they don't realize what's going on, Roberto. None of these wrestlers know what's going on. And until after like the, couple of jabs, I can't show it because then YouTube will be like, oh, so I'm trying to get a little bit past it.
Pounding on his face, man.
100%. Oh, my bad. Skip to there. So now the wrestlers jump in. Oh, man.
Oh, well, hell, it's shown now.
It is what it is.
Hey, you gotta stop this shit, man.
You got kids in there screaming, bro. This guy, they said, was a bloody mess, right? And the camera kind of pans over a little bit, and you can see like blood on the floor, and then it pans back to what's going on. But
For the rest of the video, you can't really hear anything. The audio is pretty messed up. I don't know what happened to the camera, but it happened to stay that way. Basically, point of it is Roger he basically gets jumped right here. He got bit a couple times. He gets walked out of the place, and they follow him out.
Right. Now, watch his reaction when he leaves the place, right?
Roger makes it outside of the venue, and as you can see, kind of behind him, I want you to pay attention to this dude in the blue. He follows him, he makes some threats to him. He's basically trying to get him to come back. I think what he was trying to do is distract him long enough for the police to come, because I know that they had called the police immediately after that he attacked him. So I'm guessing he was going to try and fight him or stall him long enough to keep him there, or I don't know. Point of it is he was trying to rage bait Roger into fighting somebody else.
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
Like I said, man, you Rampage's son. You saw the phone conversation. I see him hugging on dude with tights. You know, he's, you know, and so
damn AI camera.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
you know, yeah. Rampage's son or Rampage's, because he's got to start out here in Memphis. He fought a lot here before he got big, and man,
does he have anger issues? Yeah, I think so. I think he does have anger issues, 100%.
Like, yeah, your Rampage's son, you no telling what his dad saying to him all the time, right? Like,
Well,
oh, I did this, I was did this, I did this, I would have done this, right? You got people in the chat calling that. And he just said something, I'm tired of everybody thinking I'm a bitch. I'm tired of everybody. So this is a long time coming. It just pent up, and it just came out.
He's probably hearing "You ain't your dad" his whole life.
Exactly.
Facts,
And that
Roberto.
dude, Psycho Stu was a big dude. So for him to pick him up and slam him like that, that's a lot of anger that was
He
pent
looks
up.
pretty jacked himself.
Oh, he looks like a big guy.
Yeah, 100%. But at the same time, like you guys said, right? They do this thing, and then there's like, okay, we can use this as a storyline where you can run in, but they don't explain to Rampage Jackson, like, listen, like, you know, you guys, and I guess you maybe don't have to because you see them squash it and it's like, I'm sorry and everything like that. But I don't think they've explained it now, and I'm not condoning anything that Jackson did. He's an idiot, right? 100%. But they didn't actually explain to him exactly the situation. They just made it seem like, yeah, you can go in there and get your hit back, right? And tell him like, bro, it's like, you know, for entertainment. So we're gonna keep it like for entertainment, like, you know what I mean? So, but yeah,
Tony.
At the end of the day, it's crazy. He said, were charges filed against him? I believe so. I believe he's attempted murder is probably what the charges are going to be. Attempted murder is probably what the charges are going to be.
It was premeditated.
It kind of looked like he blacked out after he knocked him out.
Exactly.
And the dude the cowboy hat should be involved too, honestly.
What up, Danny? What's up?
What up, dude?
Chill said they did mention his dad after the can attack, and I think he said, I can handle it myself. Yeah, he did. They did on the live stream. There's like, oh, get your dad. And he's like, oh, I don't need my dad. I can handle it myself. You know what I mean? You're absolutely right, Chill. So that's the thing. Like Roberto said, this guy is kind of living in his father's shadow to where everything is like, oh, you're not your dad, or you can't be your dad, right? This and that. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then I'm going to play something that Rampage says too. I want you guys to hear Rampage's kind of mentality is on certain situations too, right? So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He was going to do it regardless because he was being egged on. Yes, he was being egged on
Yeah,
100%
slam him
by
the
his
way you
chat.
did, because that slam was
Facts.
vicious.
Yep.
And say anybody else and walk off.
100%.
On the man's chest and pound his face like it's
and
punch dummy.
And Roberto,
the UFC guys practice like that, and they don't even hit it that vicious. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And you are 100% correct, Roberto, right? Because you could have gave him that slam and then ended it right there. Boom, walked out, right? That's your lick back. But instead,
leave everybody baffled. They don't know if it's part of the gig or not, you know?
Well, the guy said earlier, we're always working. He said we're always, the guy said we're always working. So it's like, that's probably why they didn't jump in. Like, okay, well, it's part of the act.
Yeah.
Right? That could have been his turn to say the cameras are on.
Absolutely. Danny said, Leroy, playtime's over, boy. Yeah, pretty much, Danny. I think he had the golden goal. Yeah, pretty much, Danny, right? But watch this. Okay, so this video is, and this is an old video of Rampage, right? But this is how Rampage pretty much, and I don't know if he's trolling in this video or whatever, but take a listen to this. Take a listen to this. Hold up. I got to remove this one and add this one. There we go. Here, take a listen to this.
Oh, you put him to sleep?
Yeah. Rogers and his oldest son whole life, I knew them two wasn't going to college. And my two Japanese kids, I knew they was going to college. So I saved up college tuition for the two Japanese kids and bail money for Roger and his brother. So don't fuck with him.
Top.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like from the start, you like not even. I don't get that, bro. I don't get that. I don't get that. You're like, oh, I saved college money for my Japanese kids, but my black kids, yeah, I probably got bail money for you guys. Well, then you're setting them up to fail. You as a father are setting them up to fail. You as a father, if you know or you think that's the possibility of the road your child could go down, then you have to do better and make sure that they don't go down that road. That's what being a fucking father means. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Roberto. Your thoughts. Keep talking. I'm going to get a drink.
I don't know. It's one episode for me to judge him and say he's a bad father. I don't know if Rampage is living an image beyond or taking it into life. I don't really know the man that well.
True.
I know if I had boys, and like Nzo said, not to credit what happened, but I know if I had boys and I tell people are messing with you, you take care of your own. Don't initiate. Protect. And if you feel you're being ganged up on, leave. You know, these are common things you tell your kids. I think what he meant in that message is if you provoke them, the outcome's not going to be good.
Yeah.
More times than not, who gets arrested? JG. So his boys are in jail and he's got to pay bail.
Yep.
You don't think these boys are being tested all their life?
Of course.
You got anything? You got anything? And of course they got to show they got something. And then boom. Oh, I got cats, Danny. I got cats, man. Not my choice, but I got cats.
No, but I definitely agree with you, what you're saying there, Roberto, right? You know, at the end of the day, this damn camera. But at the end,
fucking CNN. Look at this camera.
But at the end of the day, you know, you are right. You got to make sure your kids are protected. You got to teach them the right way. You know what I mean? So we don't know what type of father he is. That could be camera work, camera talk as well, too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
you know exactly that, Nzo. We don't know, but based on his character, you know, they call him Rampage for a reason. Don't fuck with him. And if you do, you feel the rampage. You know, and I would like to think the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So, look, I walk the path, and I don't think I'm tough or anything, but I just say stay out my yard. And I think if everybody lives that life, it'll be a more peaceful life. Because if people come and test you, don't let them decide the outcome. Go at them like they made the biggest mistake in their life. Maybe they stopped testing people. Just walk by, and if you want to keep poking the bear, like they say, the bear's going to bite.
Yeah.
100%.
Sorry, it's that guy who felt the wrath of many, but
Danny said, I'm in the same boat with you, Roberto. The difference is Roberto likes his cats, Danny. You know what I mean? Roberto likes his cats. We know you don't like your cats.
It's crazy how cats are. They're like tattoos, right?
You got one, you got to get another one. I know.
No, well, we got this non-allergen one. We paid for him, the Bengal. He's a very unique cat. You bring him to the vet, and the vet goes, "You got a Bengal?" They're like telling you, like, they would never buy a Bengal. So we got the Bengal, and then my daughter went by her friends, and she had some cats living on her balcony. She took one. Why not keep the other one company? Sure enough, came by the gym. Bunch of stray cats there. They get rescued. My wife falls in love. Boom, here's another one. So now we're 3 cats, right? The female don't like none of them.
Oh, yeah? The other 2 are male?
Because now my daughter came back because she's on a pause for a minute. She's going to be finding a new place to go to. And she brought her cat. And her cat's like Baby Huey. You know Baby Huey, right?
Yeah.
So my house is pretty chaotic, and it gets even deeper. But you don't need to know all my business and shit.
I feel you though. Sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, I think we need a new kitten. You know what I mean? Like, we need a new kitten to live up these older cats, because these older cats are getting boring now. They don't do nothing. They fly around the house. They don't do nothing anymore. They don't run. They don't play. You know what I mean? I had to literally buy one of those lasers just so that I could play it when I'm chasing around. We got tons of toys. They ain't playing with none of them. So yeah, I got 2.
Okay.
He said, I got 4 cats. He said, 4 cats, too many. Nzo is sick. Had to Google Baby Huey. Chill.
Not surprised, chill. I said that joke the other day to some people, man. They all looked at me baffled. I was like, oh, fuck, it goes that far back?
Trust me, bro. Trust me. But yeah, at the end of the day, right, this guy is probably going to go to jail for attempted murder.
Oh, of course.
All because he was egged on by his chat, kind of trolled by his father, and didn't understand how the wrestling business works. You know what I mean?
But it didn't just happen there. This has been going on for a minute.
What do you mean?
Like this trolling shit. It's been going on for a while prior to it happening, or it was just a fluke with the can and then it trolled after that.
Well, yeah. Well, I think he gets trolled by his chat a lot of the times, like you said, like you're not your father and stuff like that. Because there's a video out there of him kind of sparring with some guy, and he gets like a roundhouse kick in the face, and he's like stumbling and shit. So I know a lot of people are trying to say, "Oh, you ain't your father." So I think they troll him a lot, right? But I think, like you said, after this event happened, on live, the trolls just started coming in. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's fake. You got bunked. You got this. You got that. Right. So you can see at the end, he's like, I'm not a punk, and I'm trying to people playing with me and all kinds of shit like that. Right. So, yeah. Mike said cats are evil, about as evil as JG and his nonsense.
Oh, man.
I don't know about Nzo with his cats, but these mofos send spirits. Sometimes
it wouldn't surprise me.
Looking up in the corner in my bedroom, I'm like, "What the fuck you see up there, man?"
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
You brought some information. Do I need to flex?
100%. And just like your cats, my cats are always like on something high or something like that. Yeah. But whenever I'm on this YouTube stuff, or I'm like, they just come and sit their ass right on my MacBook, bro, right on the keyboard. They just come and plop their ass right there, and they just sit there. You're like, okay, you want attention, you want to pay, okay, you know.
Yeah, one
That's
of
why I
them
had to
do that just now. I blocked
try to
her.
do it just yeah, right. What up? And listen, Mike, cats are not evil. Cats, I like dogs. I've always been a dog person,
Yeah, me
but
too.
I just can't do the getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning to take them out in the middle of fucking winter for a walk. I'm not
Yeah,
doing that anymore. You know what I mean, Roberto? Maybe if we
yeah.
had nice weather all year round, it would be different. But when it's cold outside and you
Oh no.
trying to sleep and that dog is sitting by your bed whining because it needs to go outside, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Said Ando, does your cat chill with you when you burn the trees? Uh, Not really. They're around, but they don't like they usually sleep all the time anyway. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, man. Final thoughts on Rampage Jackson and his son. What do you think? Do you guys blame Rampage Jackson for his son's acting the way he does?
No.
Me neither. At the end of the day, me neither.
Yeah, because
But
I've seen some.
I just put myself, oh, go ahead, JG.
I
Sorry.
was just gonna say real quick. So I've grown up. I have friends of mine I grew up with that had good fathers, still turned out to be,
100%.
So I mean, it's
100%.
At the end when it gets to a certain time period, it's up to that kid to be who they're going to be. Right? It's like we can raise our kids to be the best people they can be, encourage them and all that stuff, but they're going to be who they're going to be. Not saying you shouldn't try, but you also have to accept this is who they are.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. You Rampage Jackson's son. Everybody's gonna be trying to test you. Oh, you're not your father. You can't bang like your father. Oh, he did. You know what I mean? And he's already said, hey, my Asian kids, they're college kids. These, they get my belt. It's so. I don't know, man. It's
the only thing I say about that, because like I said, we talked about it could have been on video, but that also brings up question. Did you treat your Asian kids differently than you treated the black ones?
Facts.
You know what I mean? That's where I get that from. That's the only issue I have with that.
I'm sure he did. We in our community with the dark skinned kids and the light skinned kids. We do that a lot within our own communities a lot of times. I'm not trying not to be so long winded here, but yeah, I think everything came to a head. You got hit with a can, even though I think it was kind of I'm gonna choose my word carefully. I want him finding me trying to beat my ass too. It was kind of a punk move. The guy apologized. He, you shook hands with him. Okay, it should be squashed.
Yes.
Right. For you to do what you did, I mean, yeah, he was cool. Okay, you gonna jump in the ring. Cool. He gonna get his lick back. We good. Right.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, man to man, hey, you do this to me. Okay, I gotta get my lick back. Okay, cool. Squat done. For you to do what he did, that was a lot of anger, a lot of aggression, a lot of history of aggression that was probably pent up. He just unleashed it.
100%. And a lot of these wrestling promotions now, especially these like little indie ones and these little small ones, they're going to be very fucking careful about doing shit this way or again. You know what I mean? They're never going to do that again, which they should have never done it like that in the first place. I think Chill is right. You should have at least, had both of them backstage talking and like, okay, so we're going to do this and, know your mark. You're going to come in at this point. Like you explain everything. You don't just tell the man to come in and get your lick back because that's what happens, right? So you have to have a whole conversation about it. And, like if you watch on Netflix, they have the documentary Unreal, right? Where they go backstage with WWE and they show everything. They show the gorilla position. And you've never seen that in wrestling before. So they show how everything is progressed. Nothing happens without Triple H or them guys knowing. Nothing. Everybody in that arena should have known that they were doing something like this. And they should have brought both people together and have them work out how they're going to do it. That's what you do. But, some of these promoters, like these guys don't even get paid for the shit that they do. Yeah. So it's just like, oh, we're just going to do this and we're just going to do that. It's absolutely crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely crazy.
Me, I used to do security for shits and giggles at FedEx Forum. And I did a lot of WWE events. And prior to it, they all rehearse. all go through a walkthrough. Okay, this is how we're gonna do it. Right before the match even starts, right? So it's a lot of practicing, a lot of rehearsal going on. And just throw something in there like that. Of course, there are some stuff that just happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this might look cool. I'm just gonna do this, right? Yeah, that happens, but the guy was blindsided when he got and Roger picked him up, slammed him down. He was
100%.
blindsided. He was already knocked out when he was slammed down. Those punches were I don't know. There's no way you can put it other than he needs to be in jail.
Absolutely. But I'm the same as
blacked out.
Oh yeah, 100% he did black out, Roberto. Yeah. I think he blacked out and just went off and didn't realize what he was doing. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you one more clip.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to show you one more clip because I think he gets a call, right? So we have Rampage. Rampage gets a call and talking about what happened. But I think the main.
That was bad. I hope it was staged. I hope it's staged because sometimes people do hardcore. Some people do hardcore pro wrestling.
So they showed Rampage what happened. So he's having this, but it's the reaction that Raja gives that I want you guys to see real quick before we go on to the next one.
What's that?
Right here.
Hello?
Gotta mute my mic.
Shit pissed me off though, Andre.
I understand that, but now they can't wake the nigga up.
Wow.
He's fucking in the ring, fucking flatline, bro.
My bad.
You didn't have to do all that shit. I understand y'all had heat. You didn't have to fucking take it there.
I'll call you back later.
My bad.
So he's pacing, right? Now he understands what he actually did. And that revelation comes with your ass is going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Simple and plain. You are going to go to jail for what you did. So final thoughts and then we'll move on. Go ahead, Roberto. You're muted. You have to unmute your mic, brother. Yeah, that's what I thought, Zachary. I was like, that's Sneeko, right? Sneeko and Rampage? Weird. I get it. Go ahead.
I don't know this guy.
Yeah, Mike. It was after the match, yeah.
He could be a shy, quiet guy. And goes.
It's okay, brother.
And sure enough, you know, these quiet guys, shy guys, you poke them enough, distilled anger. This guy looks like he felt the pure wrath of all those years of tormention. And I ain't, Prince, shut the fuck up. He's upset. You see him up there? So that's my feeling, man. I'm going to mute my mic for a minute.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
Oh my
goodness. Mike said, did you already show the footage of Rampage egging him? Yeah, I did, Mike. I did. Now, I wanted to talk about that too, right? Because a lot of people are saying, well, at least Abram Preach were like, oh, at least Rampage was trolling or whatever, you know? Listen, I kind of get that. If I shown you the shit that me and my son be talking about in text sometime, you would be like, I'm not going to do it, but because it's between us. But yeah, we like, when I tell you we go off on each other, we go off. And we trolling, right? We trolling, but we go back and forth like, real shit. So I get that part. But at the same time, what I was saying earlier is like, if you know your son is unstable, right? If you know your son has anger issues and you can't tell me Rampage didn't know that, then you have to be careful how you portray shit, right? And you sitting there messaging him while he's at the match, telling him, oh, you got jumped by a bunch of men in tights and you're gay and you're this and you're that. And then you tell your chat to go over and troll him. It only works out for the worse. It only gets bad after that. You know what I mean? So that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. And the consequences end up being where Rampage probably going to go to jail. But there's going to be more on that. Well, I probably in the next couple of days. Raja. So yeah, Raja's probably going to go to jail. And we'll get a little bit more after that. So JG, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's a terrible situation. Again, I do think it was a punk move where the guy apologized, tried to squash it, and he was cool with you. Hey, setting up, you run in on my match, do whatever. I'm sure he didn't think it was gonna get to that point. I don't even think. And I disagree. One person said something in the chat. I don't think Roger was gonna go that lethal on him,
Yeah.
right? But he just got egged on, and anybody you get called a bitch so many times. If somebody makes you feel like a bitch so long, it's gonna come out. And
Absolutely.
unfortunately, it came out on him. Now, hopefully, Stu has a good heart and will forgive him. But me, I'm gonna get my lick back. You want to lick back? I'm gonna get my lick back.
Bro, there is no forgiving me. I lost.
Exactly.
They said he lost all of his teeth. Yeah, there's no forgiving that, bro. You knocked out my fucking teeth, bro. Nah, that ain't working for me. Facts, Roberto. Facts.
Not could have died. Oh no.
Yeah. Didn't Rampage also say the kid had a concussion a couple of days earlier? I think he did, and I think that's what happened when he got slammed. Right, he got another concussion with that, but he was out when Raja was beating off his face like that, Mike. Like he was completely out. And Chill, you're absolutely right. Plus AJ Mana, which is the guy, friend, the cowboy, who was telling him, "Oh yeah, you're gonna get him in the ring. You get your lick back. You can get your receipts. You know what a receipt is, right?" Gave him bad orders, 100%. They did not explain to him that it was all a work, right? Yeah, you can do your work and stuff, get a hit, and then done, right? That's your lick back, not beat the man senseless. And even in the live stream, which is going to be used against him, all he said is, "Oh, I'm going to beat his ass," and no, it's not fake, and all kinds of stuff like that. It's absolutely crazy, 100%. Yeah, I'll check it, Chill. I'm going to check my DMs right now. Okay, yeah, thank you. I wanted to definitely show this. This is perfect. So, let me share the screen real quick, bring this up. And I believe this is like Rampage Jackson's post, but it says, first off, says, "I was in character, using the term that is never used on camera because it breaks kayfabe. Let's please ignore my shitty behavior and support the guy that should be criminally charged with conspiring to hurt," which he's talking about the guy in the hat, right? So he says, "I want to take a moment to address the recent incident at the Knock X Pro. First and foremost, my thoughts are with Psycho Stu and his family. No one ever wants to see a fellow performer get seriously hurt. There have been a lot of speculations online about my role that night. The truth is, I was in character and speaking in the language of wrestling. Everything I said was part of the show, and I never intended or encouraged real harm. This was a situation that unfortunately got out of hand due to miscommunication behind the scene. Wrestling is built on trust, respect, and protecting each other in the ring. That's what I stand for. And anyone who has worked with me knows that I respect this business, I respect the fans, and I respect the performers who step in between those ropes. I hope we can focus on Stu recovery and making sure something like this never happens again." So that was his post. But at the same time, Chill is right. He did actually egg on what was going on. You know what I mean? So
he told you got to go in and lay him out, do this and do that. He told him to do that.
Yeah, with no great explanation as to how it really works. So yeah, he's to blame 100%. No, I think Rampage. Yeah, go ahead. Oh no, he said no. I think Rampage said his son had a concussion a couple of days before, and that he shouldn't have been in the ring. I think it was in Rampage statement. Oh, Rampage's son had a concussion. Yeah, well, I mean, that would make sense, but at the same time, go ahead, JJ, because I know you're gonna go same thing I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, I've had concussion before playing football. I didn't act like that. You know what I mean? So you know, whatever concussion he had, I mean, that's no excuse for what he did.
Yeah,
no
none
excuse.
whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
Absolutely.
Not saying
Absolutely.
that person saying it's an excuse. I'm just saying it should be no excuse, right? What should have happened when he got there, it should have been known to all the rest. Hey, I'm bringing him in. He's just for camera. He's just for this. It's for that. He's not no part of the wrestling. He's just here for YouTube or whatever the hell he was doing.
Absolutely.
100%. You don't go whisper to somebody. That's Rampage's son. That's
yeah. Especially
like it was planned for that to happen, so he can.
Yes.
Like I said, it's a low budget They may be professional, but it's a low freaking budget wrestling thing.
Yes.
30 people max probably in that arena. So you want to get any publicity you can in there. That's what probably was doing.
100%. And Chill, I don't know if you've seen this, but I'll show it real quick.
You weren't part of.
I don't know if you've seen this, but the wrestlers that were involved had a live stream where they talked about it. So go check it out if you want. I could send you the link, right? Okay, Mike sent me around
That match, that segment. How did you end up out there in the middle of the ring during this match?
I just got done with my match. I was blown up, took the heat, did the shit. Then I get a whisper by somebody, hey, something is not right. I might need you to go out there and check a scenario. This guy's going to do a spot. I'm like, when does the spot happen? Oh, we'll let you know. We'll let you know. Well, you want to let me know, but like, you're not telling me when the cue is, when is the spot supposed to happen. You're just going to let me know just in case. Right, so I'm stuck waiting for this cue. I walk out to somebody with the radio. I said, hey, talk to the back. When do you guys want me to go? What's happening? I was informed about the beer can incident actually shortly before that. They told me that they, made up, shook hands, hugged it out multiple times. So it was going to be fine, but they just want to make sure. I talked to the person out front with the radio. I walk back to the ring. I see the slam. I see the first punch, second punch. And by then I'm at people in front of me and I just start moving. I kind of wish I would have just sprung on like the slam. So that's where I'm at. I mean, honestly, there's nothing worse than you watch somebody you care about. He's a veteran. He's me. And these are people who are supposed to love him. And I'm the only one on the outskirts to be told to watch this, apparently. And then I'm in there and I'm battling. I'm doing whatever, trying to like work this. And I'm telling the guy to calm down. And now he's trying to fight me. It's all fucked,
So yeah, there's that video of the guys coming out. And basically in the video, because I watched pretty much the whole thing, they literally say that AJ Mana and Stu, he didn't like Stu. So they're trying to say, even though it was done the way it was done, he was supposed to, he wasn't supposed to do it. Anyways, it's just a crazy situation.
Crazy, bro.
It's unbelievable. You got to be careful who you bring into these rings because, again, a lot of people... Wrestling is fake. Wrestling is this and that. Yeah, I get it. It's scripted. But if you don't have someone in there that cares about you and what you are doing in that ring, you can seriously get hurt. Seriously. So at the end of the day, you got to be very careful with that shit. All right, guys. So we're going to move on to the next topic. But I got the intro that I wanted to show. And until you're here, it's kind of inspired by what you guys are doing over there. Kind of like the show you guys are doing over there. So, I got something planned. But the views and thoughts of JG do not reflect the rest of the views of the panel. I'm just
go ahead, okay. No, I love you, brother.
But let me show you guys the intro that I kind of made for the show. So check it out. Tell me what you think.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I like it.
So that's pretty much the intro that I got going on. I just got to make a few more adjustments to it, but I think it's good. It's kind of like Travis Scott. Yeah, Travis Scott in the wrestling, they stopped viewing him and anything. Cheap views on Steamboat. I don't need your cheap views, motherfucker. Get off of my stream. But yeah, so we're going to move on to the next topic. And as you can see, Roberto sent it to me earlier, and he's like, you know what? I am fed up with Donald Trump. Roberto, why are you fed up with Mr. Trump? What do you call it? Wait, hold on. We shouldn't call him Trump. What do you call him? Orange hat?
Captain Orange.
Captain Orange. There you go. Why are you upset with Captain Orange?
Why don't you play that video I sent you? I know I overwhelmed you with videos.
Oh, yeah.
I just can't believe what I'm seeing on there that I have to share with Nzo. Like we said, if this guy gets reelected, we're gonna have content out the ass. and oh shit, am I not allowed to say that?
No, you can say it. Yeah, you can say it.
You've been cursing through the whole time. You good, bro?
So yeah, well, that's that might offend some people, and that we do. We have endless fucking material, but with what I'm seeing and the energy I'm feeling, I feel for them. I'm with them. I'm all good with them. Excuse me. But the media isn't giving these guys a chance because Trump will close that media session down. I don't know if it's real because the platforms we're getting it from could be generated, but the rhetoric makes sense, be it the situation it is there right now in the so-called land of the free and the brave. And, you know, if I was Black and American and I keep seeing these videos, you ain't preparing yourself. You better get the fuck out.
Facts.
Brother says, you don't need to tell me twice. Also, I don't know who would run faster.
Oh yeah, 100%. He said, Tony said that was stupid, Kubi. Thank you, appreciate it. He said, I'm gonna call him that now. Thank you, Roberto. And I'm
my
fed up
pleasure,
with him
stranger.
too.
My pleasure.
I want him gone. Even that means we have to deal with JD Vance. Right? So here's the video Roberto was talking about and questioning. I don't know if you
Lieutenant
want
Tangerine.
From DC.
Shit. Volume up,
When
Bonzo. Let's hear
trials
this.
are held after this
Did I put the video up?
Yeah, it's playing nice, nice and clear.
Just wanted to make sure. Last time I did that.
After this fucking administration,
Get question
back.
to the
You
end,
all
JG.
will fucking be in jail. I am allowed to film. I am not obstructing a goddamn thing.
Oh.
You guys fucking suck. You're an embarrassment to this country. A fucking embarrassment. Where's the next stop? I'll be right behind you. You fucking suck. You are destroying this city. You are destroying this country. You too, motherfucker. You too. Calm down. Calm down when my country is being handed over to fascists. No, I will not calm down. I will stand up and I will fucking fight every single one of you fucking Nazis. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go suck Trump's dick. Go suck it on up. You fucking assholes.
Oh, that hurt their feelings.
Public servants my ass. Fuck off. Are any of
So what happened?
JG.
So I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Do you think he's Black?
No, definitely not.
No, but still.
You paused there. It was a trick question because I don't think he would have got through his first sentence before he was eating some knee in the back of the head.
Somebody said, "Is that Danny?" Lord have mercy. Beamy Coon, come on, bro.
Wow, really? Well, go ahead, JG. All right, Roberto, go ahead.
Wait, JG, want to say something?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what was the situation. What was going on?
I don't know.
Just them being in the Capitol.
Talk about just he's Trump's order. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, with his mandate to have the military there, and how he wants to send them to Chicago, and he wants to send them all over, everywhere there is a Black mayor or governor.
Well, that seems to be the theory right now. And
well, they showed the numbers, JG.
Yeah, the numbers speak for
Your
itself.
state's number one, and I think it's run by a Republican.
Yeah, but
there's
there's
not mentioning methods. Huh?
Oh, this has been out there. Well, I don't know how true it is, but Trump is possibly sending them down here too, which he should,
because they're calling him out because he's only going after blue states.
Well, whoever's calling him out, keep doing it. He needs to be down here quick because it is ridiculous.
But you really want that, man?
Dude, I'll put it like this. I can't speak for where you guys live. Okay.
No, well, you're the worst, so I could only I can't imagine.
So when I hear the DC thing, right, and it was crime has gone down. But when you hear stories of residents who in certain areas, they're saying, hey, we need these people here. It's safer now. I can't speak against them because that's their reality. That's their environment, right? My reality, my environment, like I told you guys before, you got 80-year-old grandmothers packing heat because it is that dangerous here, right? You can't go anywhere without anything bad happening. You turn on the news in Memphis, at least 10 people are shot. 7 of them are probably dead. I think Tony Robinson, he's in chat, he can speak for me too. It is crazy. And I get it. I don't like Trump either. But if sending them down here is going to make it safer for everybody, I'm all for it.
Are you all for it if he sends them all across the U.S.? Because
See, that's the thing. I can't speak for everyone else in reality.
no, I'm just curious. How do you feel about that? Because for me, you guys were making fun of us when our government was telling us to stay home.
Locking down. Yeah.
I remember the military walking around our streets in 1972.
I think JG was part of that too. I think JG was part of that too.
Y'all were talking trash about America all the time, so I'm gonna get you guys back on that.
I think JG was part of that too.
JG,
I probably was.
You're calling it trash. I just call it facts.
Okay, I got you.
Nzo adds a little hot sauce to it. But,
I do.
I don't know. There's stupid shit going on in Canada too, but you far well must. Our shit's boring. This shit gets, numbers.
So here's what I was saying about, and I think we kind of touched on it a little bit. We kind of touched on it a little bit last week, where I was like, JG was like, oh, if it makes things safer, he's good for it. Me too. But the problem is that they're not going to go after all crime. They're going to just go after the minorities, the black people, the brown people. And that's the problem. Right.
If you're in the suburbs.
Exactly.
Roberto. Why aren't they protecting the people in the suburbs? They're the ones who are going to get robbed. Why would you rob someone who's in the ghetto?
Yes, sorry, Mike. I said it. I said
what are you going to get?
I said
Give me all your broke. I want all your broke shit.
Facts. That's the problem that I have. I think if you're going to say you're going to stop crime, then you're going to stop all crime, right? You're not just going to be going into these black neighborhoods or these brown neighborhoods and say, oh, we're going to stop all crime. No, because there's crime in white people neighborhoods too. There's crime in trailer parks. There's crime all over the place. Corporate crimes. Are you going to deal with those kind of things too, right? Because let's not pretend like, for example, when insurance companies tell you they're not going to give you your insurance because of some fucking little thing in your policy, right? That's a crime. To me, that's a crime. It's a legal crime because they have the right to do it, but it's still a crime. If you are paying money into insurance for your whole fucking life, it does not matter what happens to you. You should be able to get that money if you need it.
Facts.
But they always seem to find a stipulation or some bullshit in the contract to say, well, this is happening, so we can't give you your money, right? That's a crime. Are you going to stop that too? Because the people who don't get their insurance money are going to end up going to do some other crime, get arrested, and then boom. You know what I mean? So it's like a domino effect. So if you're going to stop all crime, if you're going to say you're going to cut down all crime, then what about those crimes as well? That's all I'm saying. Like, if it works and it reduces crime, but they already said that. I can't remember where it was, Baltimore, I think, or one of those places where he sent them in there, where the crime rate was already going down before Trump even decided to send in the troops, right? Mm-hmm. The crime rate was already going down. So
that was Washington.
It was Washington, right? Okay, Washington, yeah.
But there are certain little
in a couple of years.
But there are certain areas in that, like I said, that vicinity where there are people saying that their presence has dropped it even more and they feel safer. Again, I can't say they're lying because I don't live there. I don't know what their bounty is. And again, I don't like my boss, but she gives me a lot of overtime. She gives me a list, so we're like, hey, cool, right? Just because I don't like someone doesn't mean I may not need them to do something that's going to help me out. See what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, again, I can say I don't like Trump all day, which I always do. But like I said, the violence here in Memphis, Tennessee, if he says he troops down here and their presence is gonna make things safer for everyone, please send them. Because our local government isn't doing shit. People can talk about me all they want. I don't give a fuck. Our mayor hadn't done a damn thing.
Isn't your governor
this chief is bullshit? Yeah, and he's one of the ones who established that permissive.
Republicans don't help black people.
None of them do, Roberto. None of them do.
Really? So what do you guys do? Move to another state, man. What state treats them good?
And you know what? To be honest with you, Roberto, they may need to leave the country. Just don't come to Canada. All right? We don't need you guys here. Huh? You guys can go like UK or something like that. Maybe they will have you. Maybe they will have you over there in the UK, but we ain't gonna have you up here in Canada. No, JG, you're not coming to Canada to mooch off of my weed, bro. That's not happening.
Every ounce of it. Every ounce is mine.
Mike said they're using this to establish a precedent, and the places that they're putting the National Guard aren't the alleged high violence areas.
That's right. So there's a bigger plan behind it.
Yeah, martial law.
Test drive, call it, they want to get feedback. So there's a master plan. There's something coming out of this, and I know it ain't good. This guy's signing all kinds of things into law while people are sleeping, and they're not even telling you about it until it's like embedded in the system, and there's nothing to fight.
Of course, I'm pretty sure he's doing this to establish some type of military ran government, some martial law, to where he can't leave his office.
Yeah,
it's probably
what it seems like to me. That's exactly what it seems like to me. Is that he wants to be, like, president for the remainder. Like, we're going to put this in there, and you guys, there will never be another election. He's following pretty much what his idols, Putin and them, are doing. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it seems like to me, what he wants to do. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Go ahead, JG. Sorry for cutting.
Now, I'm going to read his comment. Listen to his comment right here. He will tell you something. Yeah. I said this backstage a lot of times. No, because I'm very serious about this.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't give a fuck about your opinion or anyone else's opinion when it comes to my reality that I live in. I live in a very violent city. Very violent. People are getting shot every day. Kids are getting shot. Kids committing crimes. It is ridiculous. And you can sit there and say, well, it's crime everywhere. I don't give a fuck about everywhere else. I'm talking about where I live, where my wife and my child live. That's my responsibility. And if him sending troops down here is going to make it safer, you can call me what you want. I'm all for it.
And there you have it. He said it's optics. Absolutely, Mike. See, the only time I saw martial law was in Star Trek DS9. Yeah, pretty much. It's citizens united, like it's screwing over the government so much it made politicians run like it's a business and getting rid of it. That's one of the steps to fix this government. Shit, JG got the hat, the beanie, the fedora, and the do-rag. Wow.
It's all good, man.
Don't take it personal, JG.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Because I know anytime I may say something that may sound like I'm favoring Trump, it's going to happen, right?
Yeah, 100%.
It's going to happen.
We already know that you can
say anything positive about Trump. I'm just baffled that how maybe they're not getting information we're getting.
That's more like it. Yeah.
I just saw, two black women. I don't know if it was a mother and daughter. They're both wearing Trump hats, talking about how nobody likes Trump and gives him a chance. They don't realize what's happening, Nzo.
No, I know, 100%. Like, at the end of the day, especially when it comes to black people, Trump is trying to rewrite our history. That's a fact. Sure. You know what I mean? That's a fact. So, I know people in chat are like, oh, and Mike is obviously trolling JG because that's what they do.
Oh, Mike, that's my guy right there. Really cool.
Yeah. I think Beamington is kind of trolling you too, but I guess you don't really know Beamington enough to say that. So I can understand why you had to put that out there at the same time. But we all know that JG has criticized Trump. He's criticized the Republicans. He's criticized the Democrats. So I don't think JG really stands on either side. He just wants things to get better, especially where he lives, right? So I can understand that. I can understand that. Who was it? Diamond and Silk? What do you mean? What do you mean? Who was it? Diamond and Silk? But yeah, so, and at the end of the day, oh, you understood that?
No, I didn't. I'm laughing. I'm trying to figure what Diamond and Silk is too.
Yeah, the one like it went whoop right over the head. So please explain that one to me. Is it Diamond or Silk? But yeah, at the same time, I'll say it. I'll say it as well. You damn right. JG, that's why he ain't showing the camera. Because he got the red fucking MAGA shirt on. He got the red MAGA hat on.
Man, leave my president alone.
And he shaved his fucking beard
Leave
so
my
that no one
president
would
alone.
recognize him.
Leave my president alone.
So that no one would
He's a
recognize him.
godsend. He's a savior of the United States. Leave him alone.
He also criticized my future wife. That makes him my mortal enemy. Oh, mine too.
Oh,
Mine
what's
too.
her name?
Huh? You see, he can't even.
I keep
say
forgetting her
it.
damn name because she's worthless. She's meaningless to me, Mike. Meaningless.
Mike, I'm gonna do this for you because I think it is absolutely called for. This is for JG, 100%.
Wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
He said, I'm left leaning, criticize both parties. Everybody can, right? That's what I'm saying when it comes to, especially with politics, you always have the extreme left or the
You have
extreme
to choose
right.
the lesser of two evils.
I don't even think.
What could Kamala have done remotely close to what this guy is doing? This is going to have a ripple effect for generations, man. This fucking cat. You guys over here with my heart's beating irregular, like this guy's screaming at me or something,
Diamond and Silk was the two drunk black female supporters. I got it. Also, notice how JG is MAGA red. Facts.
You know what? You know what? Next week I got something for everybody. Next week I got something for everybody. Next week.
Facts, Mike. It's always the quiet incognito ones, right? JG was smart. He came on the show. He put his camera on. He had a full beard, right?
Oh man.
2 weeks later, we find out JG shaved his beard. Why did JG shave his beard? Huh? Because he knows
it's not allowed in a Republican primary. I'm trying to run for office. Trump's going to help me out. I'm getting rid of all you coons in this chat, all you non-believers, all you Democratic sympathizers. I'm getting rid of you all.
It's not always the lesser of two evils. There are gems in the primary elections. Oh yeah, 100%. Chill. But I think what the problem happens, and I think a lot of people who talk about politics talk about the money that's in politics. A lot of these politicians, even though they may start off to where it's like, yeah, we can root for you, they get that check and all of a sudden they change. You know what I mean? They're not pushing certain policies that they said they were going to push. So when you talk about the money that Kamala and Donald Trump has spent in their campaigns, you got to find out where that money is coming from and why they are investing so much money into that politician. It's because they want certain bills to get passed, certain bills not to get passed. So they put in money to endorse you, say, hey, I'm going to put in 20 million. But remember, there's going to be a bill coming up where maybe you don't vote for it. You know what I mean? And that's the problem with politics. You got to get the money out of politics. And then you may, at the end of the day, get fair elections. You get people who actually care about the people. And you know what I mean? So Roberto, Anzo, I'll buy you guys a hat if you want. I'm good. I'm good, Beaming Kun. I'm good. 100%. I'm a centrist and I can criticize both parties. I think are awful in a lot of ways. I think down to the bottom line, they're backed by the billionaire donors. They don't give a shit about the average day person. 100%. 100%. And that's what I talked about earlier, that's the way this world is going, where it's about money. Sooner or later, you are not going, and it's already talking about them, you're not going to have a middle class. You're going to have rich and you're going to have poor. That's it. That's it. There's not going to be this middle class because now middle class, what we know as middle class growing up, right, is poor now. It's poor. You know what I mean? So, and I said it earlier over, if you rewind it, I said the problem is that inflation keeps going up, but pay raises do not. And that's where we have the problem. You know what I mean? If we had a pay structure or pay raises that stayed on par with inflation, people wouldn't complain about all of this stuff so much because you'd still have minimum wage, you still have your rich, you still have your poor, but people would be able to afford things. When you go to the supermarket, like JG said, and you fill up a cart and it's not even full to the max, and you're spending over $100 for like 5 or 6 items, that's a problem. That's a huge problem, and that's not going to get better. That is going to get worse, and it's going to keep getting worse. You know what I mean? Owning the libs, exactly. That's all that matters to some, exactly, 100%. I think Roberto froze. Roberto-
No,
Oh,
there he is.
there you go. Politicians get paid off of billionaires. It's
I
called
don't shut
lobbying.
up, man.
They run the government. People like they want to be around you, Roberto. They want attention. They want to be a part of the screen.
No, they're pissed because they got washed. They don't like that shit.
Oh, they got a bath today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they're with you and not around mom, right? They're
That's
like, nah,
right.
we gonna stay
your
over
mic
here.
your mic's kind of doing some weird stuff.
Who's
My
that,
mic?
me?
Nzo.
Oh, really? Shit. Hold on.
Guys, clear now.
That's better now? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
So
I got it again.
really?
Mhm.
Let me just make sure my mic is connected to the right spot. Okay. Yeah. They're probably just doing some wonky shit. But yeah. So at the end of the day, when you really think about it, right? All politicians are scandalous, they're dirty, chill, right? There are a few gems, but I think the few gems get outclassed by all of the dirty ones. You know what I mean? No one talks about the gems. I do. Jasmine Crockett is a fucking gem. Yes.
Whatever.
100%. Jasmine
Whatever.
Crockett is a gem. She is a gem. Love her.
We'll talk
And
about
even
the gems because the gems won't do the shit they want done.
or they
They
can't
don't
get it done.
support that shit. They don't support that. You
Yeah,
support
yeah.
them, they will fund you.
Yeah,
You
100%.
were right.
And,
You hit it on the head, Anzo.
yeah, 100%.
That's how it works.
Come join. That will scare the hell out of Trump. Yeah, 100%. Mike said facts, Anzo. Facts. Yeah, I know. I don't want JG. You know what? JG is a hating ass raccoon. Yeah,
You
that's
damn
what it
right.
is.
No, Jasmine. Down with Jasmine.
Wow. You know what? I'm gonna get a clip. I think I'm gonna get the clip of Jasmine doing her "Not Like Us" dance. So every time JG says something about Jasmine, I'm gonna play the "Not Like
I
Us"
must
Jasmine
throw up
going
every
on.
time she does it. Gonna throw up.
I'll be the first to say Obama is the best president of my lifetime. No other president has been as good as he has. JG, any thoughts on that? So first, while you think about it, I'll
Yeah.
say on the outside looking in, him and Clinton, I think they were the best. You know,
I would
so
say based on what we've had, him and Clinton are the best. Now I don't agree with a lot of what Obama did, but if I would just compare them to every other one I've had in my lifetime, yeah, they were probably the best.
yeah, I would think so too, 100%. You know what I mean? Now, they said, wait, Canada and Cali could be a powerful duo. Wait, what? Who? If Cali wants to become a province, yeah,
Yeah, no
Canada's
problem.
not a yeah,
Why
Canada's
would
not
we want
becoming
to
a
come
state.
there? You guys
Absolutely
are
not.
running from there. Why would we want to come there?
Anzo, can you do a K-pop Demon Hunter movie reaction? Absolutely fucking not. Beaming cunt. Unless you want to throw some super chats my way, I'll do it. But I do not fucking like anime. Never. Well, I only like one, but that's like some musical shit I heard, and I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. You gotta make it. You gotta make it worth my while because I can't even
That's
watch
Donald
that.
Trump talk. Money talks, baby. Money talks.
I think Bill Clinton was the best president of my lifetime. He just needed impulse control. Listen, man. Listen. Exactly. I'm not gonna hold anything against Clinton because he he got his pipes cleaned. I was trying to say it in a way, you know what I mean? And he lied to his wife about it. That's a man.
She probably knew. You know, she knew about all that.
100%. Yeah,
She
100%. 100%.
She's probably getting her
100%.
back blown out too. You know.
K-pop Demon Hunters by the same people that did Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. Oh, really? Huh. You know what? All right, Beam and Come. Maybe I'll give it a chance. Because to me, Across the Spider-Verse and Into the Spider-Verse are the best damn Spider-Mans ever, period.
Facts.
Period. There is not a Spider-Man live action movie that are better than those two movies. Period. And the third one is the one that I am so excited for. I cannot wait for that movie. I watch part 2 over and over as much as I can. And my girl's like, "Are you watching this again?" Yes, I'm watching it again. 100%. So facts. You like Spider-Verse, Nzo. K-pop Demon Hunter is so good. Okay, I'll give it a chance. I'll definitely give it a chance. Maybe it'll be one of those ones that'll get me. It won't get me into anime, but at least it'll get me say, "Oh, I could deal with this. I could see this," right? So I'll definitely give it a chance. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, politics, not just in America, but in Canada too, they need a change. There needs to be some sort of change. Maybe people need to stop voting for the Democrats and the Republicans and start voting for like these. What's that?
You're gonna vote for
the Green Party. I think you guys have. I know we have a Green Party. I don't know if you guys have it there, but there's also like those other kind of parties that maybe just to scare them into like, oh, we need to do the right thing now. You know what I mean? Because they have these up and coming parties. Because it's funny, even here, you have so many other parties, but the only ones you ever hear about is the liberals and the conservatives, the Democrats and the Republicans. That's it. Those seem to be the only two viable choices. Other than that, no other party really has a chance. Maybe that's what we need.
We do have a choice of other parties. They just don't necessarily pick.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We do too. America too, right? They have choices of other parties too, and nobody picks them. Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying.
What's the name? What's that guy name that went to legalize marijuana from Vermont? He's independent. I forget his name.
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders. He's independent. Yeah.
Bernie
I think
Sanders.
He's left-leaning independent, I believe, though.
Mm-hmm. Third party never works. Well, I don't know if it never works. They never get elected, right? A third party has never got elected, so we don't know if it's going to work or not. But I think at the end of the day, it all comes down to a lot of these parties put people in place where they think this person is going to juvenate the people. This people is going to get the people behind them. And I don't think there's any other party. Bernie Sanders could probably do it. But other than that, any other party, I don't think they really have like that, person with charisma and can, juvenate people to where like, everybody, let's follow him, So it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But that's how it is. Guys, we have hit the 11 o'clock mark. It was a great show. I want to thank everybody that came in here. Much apprecited. Beaming Kun, I'll think about your offer 100%. David said, best card artist in the business, 100%. Thank you for popping in, DQ. Thank you for popping in, Dewan. Let me get this comment here. K-pop Demon Hunter is not an anime Western animation movie that takes place in Korea. Okay, I got you, Zachary. Thank you for popping in as well. Beaming Kun, thank you. Mike, thanks for popping in. Chill, thanks for popping in. Much appreciated. Who else am I missing over here? I want to make sure I get everybody. Stranger, thank you. Tony Robinson, thank you. Much appreciated. Appreciate you guys coming in. Stay tuned because right after this, 12 o'clock, we will be doing the final 3 episodes of Twisted Metal. And if you ain't watching Twisted Metal, you're missing out. So I appreciate all of you guys coming in here. And, if you're up late and want to hang out, there'll be a link for the watch party. Make sure to check us out. Roberto, where can I find you?
Right here, Wednesday nights with my boys, them. Big Ford, JG Shaolin. Getting shit off our chest live.
100%. And
excuse me.
So, JG, you got the cog. Do what you got to do. Take us home, brother.
Yo, thank you all for tuning in for another Fire and Brimstone Live. O.O.C. JG Shaolin Terrific, the undefeated, undisputed final boss of the 36 Champions Shaolin. Wee! Jim Kelly, black actor, black martial artist, Nzo, and an avid Trump supporter. Thank you all for tuning in for this O.O.C. episode with the host Nzo, aka the Abbott, and the Osiris of the shit, and the blackest one himself, alongside the host Roberto, aka Mr. 100, aka No Trouble Did Anything Gonna Be Irie. Captain CPT time. No woman, no cry.
Did you say the blackest one?
You kind of missed the backstage, Roberto. You kind of missed the backstage. JG popped into the backstage, and the first thing he said was what? What did you say, JG?
Like, damn, you black as a motherfucker.
And I tried to tell him, I'm like, I'm not that black. I'm like a mocha chocolate type of color.
You a damn cocoa bean, blue black, right out the motherland black. Whoopi Goldberg, lips and gums black. Black and mouth black. That's what you.
The lips are black because I smoke my own weed. I don't smooch off of people, so I can smoke every day. Just to let you know that, right? And finally, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the motherfucking juice, nigga.
Sometimes.
Guys,
we all have some sour blackberries, bro. You know.
Thank you guys for popping in. Peace, love, and hair grease. Peace. See you on the next one. Peace.
New brand yellow, I tell some clown. Till I come round, come for the 4 pound. Sit down, me love how you perform. You grabbing me body, you never go scratch your palm. Wait, your pussy good, me never dead so long. Wait, your pussy good, if you put it in a song. Tell you what the man say, him better run. Come we fight for your pussy, old veteran. Watch how you step, landmine, set a pressure bomb. You just make it sitting tough up and I never gang. Squeegee round or leave him alone. Shake your bum, see the shape of your round. Leave your panty, the G-string at home. Tell her come see me, come for the 4 pound. Me a kai, sign your tits. 30 grapevine, bite your lips. Make you waistline, why not it? Don't waste time when I visit. Just come in a kissing me, no risky. She a said that the jacket he go fit me. Disappear like when me do the trick. See a fight, but she did Lulu before 50. Come here, make me pet your pussy Jimmy. Me I know your brother, nothing no wrong if you feel it. Pizza your harder, but me deliver.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. And like that,